Hello, hello. Welcome to our ice cream social. Me and Sarah are going to teach you about some of our awesome eye creams to help your under eye area look more youthful. We already have people blowing up the chat. This is awesome. Welcome, Leslyn. Yay. And Ruth. So glad you guys are here today. So get your name in the chat because tonight I'm giving away hydrogel eye patch sample. Oh my gosh, I love these. If you already have these, you still want a sample because you can travel with it super easy and have some self-care time while you're traveling. And if you've never tried these, then you definitely want to have a sample of this to try it. And we're going to show why here in a minute. Welcome, Rachel. So glad you're here. And Mindy, yay, so glad. So as we get started, I'm going to have Sarah introduce herself. I think some of you, Rachel already knows you, of course, really well, but some of you might not have ever met Sarah. So I'd love for Sarah to share a little about herself, why she's in Mary Kay, how long she's been in Mary Kay, and then I'll quickly introduce myself in case someone hasn't met me. I think everyone here, so I'll keep it pretty short. But so Sarah, tell us a little about you.
Yes. Well, I am a mom of 3 girls, so I'm very busy when it comes to that. I'm married. We've been married for about 14 years.
Cool.
And so, yeah. And then as far as Mary Kay, we were struggling a little bit, and I was definitely looking for something different and a way to help my family, which didn't take me away from my kids and away from my home because I was still very much needed here. And so Mary Kay definitely offered that flexibility that I needed. And also I fell in love with the products. I was invited for a free facial and to a party, and I fell in love with the positivity and the fun and the connection. And then the rest was history. I really loved, teaching about the products, but like introducing the people to the products and uplifting others. And it took me a little bit to get started. But now I feel like I don't want to do anything else. I love getting to pamper women and to uplift them, and to get to share this opportunity with them as well has been wonderful.
Oh, it's so fun to work with you. And she's been in Mary Kay now a
year.
November of 2022. So it's been 3 months or so. But yeah, super fun. So, and you have raving fans on here, Sarah. So you got Amy there. Yay. We got a guest for Stephanie Shirtlift. Make sure you put your name, whoever put this, I am here, because it says Facebook user, and I want to make sure I get you into the drawing. So the guest is Stephanie. Make sure you put your name in there. Or if Stephanie's on, you can type in your guest name. I can't see the face. I'm not on Facebook right now. We have Holly. Yeah, she says, hi, Sarah. So, oh, so fun. Yay. Oh, and I have Amber here and her daughter, Heather. Cool. So fun. I love it when mother-daughter show up. So, and a bunch more that will definitely be getting you entered into the drawing. So we are going to pull up. I'll quickly introduce myself. If you guys already know me, but so I've been a part of Mary Kay for 14 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I had graduated with my bachelor's degree in piano pedagogy, so I was teaching piano, finding a lot of joy in that. But that's a job where you teach in the afternoons to the evening. So I had some pockets of time where I was bored and I was looking for a part-time job. I was reading Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover. So if you've read that book, I found his baby steps to financial freedom really neat. And I thought, I could find a part-time job and earn the extra income to put towards savings. At the same time, I got referred to a Mary Kay facial, went to the facial, enjoyed it, but was not looking to join Mary Kay because even though I was looking for a part-time job, I didn't want to sell anything. I didn't really know that much about makeup. And I didn't want to work with women because I thought it'd be a lot of drama and gossip. And luckily, as I learned more about the company, that there's no sales quota. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't have to feel the pressure of selling something because there's no sales quotas. That the women in Mary Kay that they would teach me about skincare and makeup. Like, you don't have to know, as long as you're willing to learn. That was my case. I was willing to learn, and now I do know about skincare and makeup and love it. And then the other thing is that this business attracts women who live their life by the golden rule. And so it really, like the women in Mary Kay, we cheer for each other. We're so excited for each other. Like, we have no territories, and we have unlimited customers, because anyone with skin can be a customer. And then customers come back and buy their mascara again, their moisturizer again. They order. So it's not like we have to, we don't sell something that lasts like forever, and then we never have to have, we have to completely always find new customers. But this is a business where you build relationships, you help women with their skincare and makeup needs. And then as they trust you and they love you, and, they love the product, they come back and repeat and reorder. So anyway, so it's been a wonderful 14 years. We've earned 7 career cars, and we're working to help Sarah earn her first car. I would love more than anything in this world to see you in a Mary Kay career car, Sarah. So, and you already have it in you. Like, you have such a love for people, a love for this product, and a desire to pamper and uplift others. And that's what it takes. And so I can totally see that happening for you and your beautiful family. So you just keep doing it, keep trying, because I was least likely to succeed in this, but I had the desire for something more in my life. So I love that. So fun. Okay, so we're going to pull up our slideshow. So our ice cream social. I hope you have a bowl of ice cream right now. If not, run and go grab some ice cream if you've already had dinner, or maybe that will be your dinner. Mary Kay always had dessert first, actually. That's a fun little fact that maybe some of you don't know, but she believed in eating dessert first. And so she'd be at a fancy like luncheon or something, and they usually have the dessert already on the table, and then they have your plate for your meal that they bring you. But she would just dig into that dessert. And later on, someone was asking her, why do you eat dessert first? She's like, well, what about if there was a fire in the building and we had to run out? Like, I want to make sure I get that eaten now. She was like, I don't want that to go to waste. So we're going to talk about some awesome products here. We have a few different eye creams, which is so great to have choices. And this is our 3D eye cream. You can see the improvement in her under eye area. This one is our thinnest eye cream, so it's not super thick. So if you like a thick eye cream, you're going to like the other two that we talked about. But this one goes on nice and smooth. It has vitamin B3 in it to brighten the skin. It lasts me about 3 months, using it morning and night. A little bit goes a long way. And you just want to avoid getting too close to your eye area. This one's $38. And you can get it individually, or you can get it in our Time-Wise Miracle Set for either combination to oily or normal to dry skin. When you add it to the set, it's $150. And we'll show a picture of that here at the very end. And then the next eye cream is our firming eye cream. I don't have one right here because I just sold my last one this morning. But the firming eye cream is fantastic. It's only $34. It's a lot thicker. And I feel like it pushes up the skin. And you can use just a tiny little, like half of a pump. I like to use my ring finger when I use an eye cream, because that's the weakest finger. And trust me, I'm a pianist. You would think the pinky is the weakest, but no, it's got this like nice, big, long muscle here to help support it. Really, the ring finger, the fourth finger, is the weakest finger. And so as a pianist, you're always working to strengthen that. So you want to use your ring finger to just gently pat that one in. You don't want to be rubbing. And another thing you can do with that, if you struggle with sagginess on your eyelids, I remember one day I was going on to put on my eyeliner, and I noticed my eyelid was sagging a bit. I was like, oh no, it's already starting in my 30s. And so that night when I went to bed, I took the firming eye cream and just kind of, instead of just putting it down here, I also put it on my eyelid. And I kid you not, the very next morning, I did the same thing with the firming eye cream. I applied it again when I was washing my face. And when I went to go put on my eyeliner, I was not expecting this. It had lifted up. After, as soon as I saw it slouch down, I was like, oh, no. And after 2 applications of it, it just firms it right up. It's kind of like a push-up bra for your eyelids and for your eye area. So that firming eye cream is fantastic. And I've got that to last like 9 months. I track it, and I think I was pretty consistent when I was tracking it, and hopefully I wasn't tracking it wrong, but I felt like that lasted a long time. You just use half a pump. The first time you have to pump it quite a bit to like get it going. But once it's come out, you just do half a pump underneath. I was only using it underneath at that time. So I guess if you're using it on your eyelids and below, it'd probably last half of that, which would be about 4.5 months. So kind of fun. That's our firming eye cream. And then our best of our best, Sarah's going to share our next eye cream.
Yes. So our Time Ways Repair Eye Cream. This is my favorite. It is nice and lightweight. And then, of course, just like in the picture, it has this amazing applicator that is very cooling and massages the under eye area and stimulates that. It targets the visible deep lines, wrinkles, sagging skin, bags, dark circles, upper eyelid droop, all that stuff that we don't want to see on our eyes for sure. And then it targets the crepiness and dry skin, which I definitely do suffer with that. And so I am thankful that it helps with that. And also it increases the skin's moisture for up to 12 hours, which is amazing. And especially for me who struggles with dry skin, I love it. And my eyes soak it all up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tell them how much that one is.
Oh, goodness. You know what? I did not write that one.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, good. I know. I'm so glad to know you're human, Sarah.
Yes, I am human.
Half the time I'm going through my catalog, like, how much is that one? I don't remember. But $48. Yes,
this is $48, and it is worth it.
Yeah. That one lost me easily 6 months. A little bit goes a long way.
A little bit does go a long way for sure.
Tammy says, I love it.
Yes. I mean, look at the before and after. It's amazing.
Yeah. And I wanted to share Christy. Christy kind of taught me about it, using it on the eyelids, because her family has like a genetic history of like saggy eyelids, and they swear by it. She's like, I swear by it, the firming eye cream. So
yes,
she kind of showed me, hey, use it on your eyelids. And so I love that. Oh, I love what Sherry says. I love eating dessert first. Mary Kay was a great lady in my book. That's awesome. Love that, Sherry. Yes, she was so fun. And she would also have hot sauce in her purse, so that if she went to a restaurant and she felt like the food wasn't spicy enough, she'd pull out her like Texas hot sauce and put it on her food.
She knew what she wanted and she had it.
Yeah, she was a foodie for sure. Love it. Okay, so our next product we're going to talk about is our Instant Puffiness Reducer. And this is my personal, one of my good best friends, Kristen Harkness. We are like sisters in Mary Kay, because we're both sales directors with the same sales director mom. We think of ourselves as families. And so she's my sister. But I love her results on the Instant Puffiness Reducer. You can see before using it, and then after 1 minute of use. And I wish I had included her picture of after 7 minutes, or 7 or 15 minutes, it even improved even more. So that's my friend Kristen. And those are $35. Is that right? I think so. $35 for the Instant Puffiness Reducer. And that's only if you have puffiness. If you don't have puffiness, like I have more wrinkles under my eyes, I don't use this product. I have tried it so that I can describe it, but a tiny, 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 tiny bit goes a long way. You want to like barely put any on and just kind of rub it in, and you'll see it and feel it just firming out, and helping even it out so there's not that puffiness. And then I talked to my friend Kristen maybe about 6 months after she did this picture, and I was like, I use your picture and I share that with everyone because I love how that's helped. And she's like, you know what? After using it consistently, I don't even have to use it anymore. Like it's fixed the problem. So I was like, that's cool. So, but yeah, and Sherry loves hearing about the hot sauce in Mary Kay's purse. So love that. Cool. So that is that. And that one's 30, I think it's 35. I don't have a catalog by me, but you can ask your beauty consultant and I will look that up if I'm yours. And here's our hydrogel eye patches. These have been my BFFs. As you can see, this is my personal picture up at the top. Didn't realize how wrinkly my under eye area had gotten from dry skin, contacts, rubbing my eyes, allergies, you name it. And after using them twice, and this is why I think it's so good to take before and after pictures, because I used it, I looked in the mirror, I'm like, well, I don't really see a difference. I used it a second time, I looked in the mirror, I didn't really feel like I saw a difference. I'm like, well, I'm sure they were helping in some ways. And then I took a picture and compared it with one I had taken before I had ever used these, and I was way impressed with how it hydrated. So these don't replace an eye cream. You still want to use an eye cream of your choice morning and night, but these are supplements to enhance and help the under eye area. And so you can use these twice a week is how they're recommended, because once you've used it, the next couple of days, the eye area is improved. And so it definitely is something, if you just use it Wednesday and then maybe Saturday, kind of spaced out, you're going to get the full benefits the whole week. Those are $40, and they come in a jar of 30 pairs, so that if you're using it how it's recommended, it will last 15 weeks. But once you've used everything, there's still serum in the jar. And I just finished a jar like last week, I think, or maybe the week before, but I think it was last week. And so you can still use that serum for like the next week or so, and just kind of dip your finger in, apply it where you have the eye patches. You leave those on for about 25 minutes. When you're done, you just take them off, throw them away. And then you just kind of pat in that serum, and then you can add your eye cream of choice on top. Thank you, Stephanie. I was like, this doesn't seem right. Thank you. Stephanie has a catalog. And it's $38. I was like, I think I messed up on that. And I did. Okay, perfect. I should not be guessing. I don't know what 11 lines is. I don't even patches for 11 fine lines patches. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Amy, let me know what you mean by that. I have also used my hydrogel eye patches on my forehead because I have wrinkled up there. I have also used it on, I think these are called your marionette lines, like a marionette puppet, like kind of deep lines. I've also used them there. They don't stay on very well there. You have to constantly be like, it's probably best if you're just laying still, but I can't just lay still. I have to be doing something. So, yes. Oh yeah. Between eyes on forehead.
Oh yes. The 11 lines. Okay. I know what she's talking about.
We are learning so many new things tonight. Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Sarah. Yes. I use our deep wrinkle filler there. I feel like I got to pull out the big guns for that. So yeah, I need the deep wrinkle filler. And when I'm talking about that in like 2 other classes, it's not next week, but I think it's the week after. But yeah, cool. We learned a new thing. I love it. Okay. So we are going to do a referral game. And actually, before we do that, let's spin our wheel, because I don't want to forget about our gift with purchase. And so if you are needing to order from your beauty consultant, we're going to find out what the gift with purchase is tonight. Am I sharing the screen? Oh, good. Sweet. I just clicked the spinner and I wasn't doing that double check, but ooh, and it's a mini hand lotion. Ooh. Yeah. So when you order, whether it's something we talked about tonight, or maybe you're running out of something else that you need, we'd love to help you with that. And thank you for supporting, an independent beauty consultant and her family. So I am going to now go through and add up all of the comments and get your name on our wheel, because we're going to give away a hydrogel eye patch sample. As I'm doing that, this is an awesome time to think about someone to refer. And if you want, you can text these people first and say, hey, my friend Sarah, or my friend Stephanie, or my friend Donna, or my friend Roseanne, or whoever you're watching this for, Mackenzie or Hannah or Lindsay. You can text those people and say, hey, my friend Lindsay is in, on a contest to do free facials. Would you be up for a free facial? We do classes on Wednesday nights where they can live anywhere in the United States. We send out samples in the mail. They're not on camera, which I think most people appreciate. And they get a pampering treatment in their own home. And so, but now's a great time to reach out and text your friends and see who's interested in a free facial. And then you can let your consultant know. And it's gives you ideas of people to reach out to, like the hardest working woman the happiest woman someone who brings you joy, stuff like that. So that will give you some time to think about that, and then you can share the referrals with your consultant. If you have not got your name in the chat, make sure you do that right now, because we're going to do our giveaway here in about 10 minutes. So let me pull up some music so you guys can listen to. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully that gave you a chance to think about someone to refer to a treatment, and to reach out and see if they're up for that. I have everyone's name on the will, but before we pull that up, we're going to quickly go over the deals and discounts that we have going on. And I know this might be super tiny for you, so your consultant can definitely send this to you so you can look at it. And so make sure you let her know as soon as you're done watching this that you watched it, especially if you're watching the recording. So what we talked about was our eye creams. If you look in the repair set, there is an eye cream there. You can get that individually. It's $48, or you can get the repair set for $215. That comes with a cleanser, a lifting serum, which we call Spanx for your face, the eye cream, a day cream, and a night cream. The day cream has SPF 30 in it. The night cream has retinol. It can come also in a mini, like a trial version. That is $38 and lasts 2 weeks. And so that's also great if you're like, oh, I want to test out the whole skincare line, all 5 steps. That's really only 4 steps morning and night, just like in the morning you're using the day cream, at the night you're using the night, but there's 5 products total, but some of them you're only using once a day. The Miracle Set, we talked about the eye cream in there, which is $38. The Miracle Set comes with the cleanser, 4-in-1 cleanser or antioxidant moisturizer, day solution with SPF 30, and our night solution, which has vitamins A, C, and E in it. And then you can add the eye cream in there for $150, and that counts as 3 sets. And I'll share what that means here in a minute. The firming eye cream is not featured on here. It is fantastic, though. It is $34. And then the hydrogel eye patches. I love this set. We talked about both the hydrogel eye patches and the instant puffiness reducer. You can get them both as a set for $78, or you can get them individually. The eye patches are $40 and the instant puffiness reducer is $38. And so at least I had the price right on there. I just can't remember it in my brain. Okay. That's all we talked about, right? The 3 eye creams plus the 2 supplements. So, and me and Sarah were actually talking about this. We even have other products that help, like we have a soothing eye gel, and there's other products that help with the under eye area, but we just try to keep it pretty simple here. The Princess, Queen, and Cadillac at the top, those are when you get multiple sets, you can get a savings. So the Princess, you can pick up to like $215 or $230 around that, and then you just pay $199, and then you get the travel roll-up bag as a gift. Or if you already have a bag like that, maybe you can get satin hands or something around $36 value. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page or anything worth up to like $315, but just pay $299. And the Cadillac, we're famous for a pink Cadillac. I'm wearing a pink Cadillac shirt right now. We're running for a pink Cadillac. My pom-poms are on the floor over there, but I have pink pom-poms over here. We're just focused on that every day. That's when you pick 8 sets. You can basically get another savings of $15 to $30. Basically, you're picking over $400 and you're paying $399. And then our best kept secret, and some of you might not even know about this yet, but on March 1st, Mary Kay announced that it's only $10 to start Mary Kay. $10. Like my kids have $10 in their piggy bank. Some of them do. Some of them just bought some things, so they don't. But it's not too out of control to have $10. And so that blows my mind, because when Sarah joined, was it 35 when you joined?
Yes, it was 35 when I joined, and
it was
this is the lowest I've ever seen it.
Yeah. This is, I'm pretty sure, the lowest it's ever been, because the last 14 years, I've never seen that. So $10, it gives you a website for an entire year. You have the ability to process debit credit cards. You get everything in that picture on the left, right below the $10. You get a catalog, some samples, killer deal. And then these are add-ons that are completely optional. You can do them all at once, or you can do them in your first 15 days. The $45 one gives you samples, a bunch of samples that you can easily mail to people who maybe don't live close to you and pamper them virtually. That's how I do a lot of my treatments. And the Pro Start gives you full-size product. Everything in that picture, which is our time-wise Miracle Set for normal to dry skin and combination to oily. So it has the eye cream in that. Plus you have microdermabrasion, eye makeup remover, our CC cream foundations in every shade, charcoal mask, and our ultimate mascara, plus that gorgeous bag, mirrors, trays, catalogs, and makeup samples. So the first thing you do is if someone was interested in joining Mary Kay, whether it's for the side hustle or for their own discount, it's $10, totally optional to add on the other ones. The second thing is when we do order from Mary Kay, our minimum order is $225. So we get to hand select $450 retail, whatever we want. And then we just pay half of that, $225. That can be also like when people join, we do a launch party, help them sell some products. And that way, that doesn't even have to come all out of their own pocket either. You can find friends and family who are interested in ordering and needing mascara, moisturizer, needing different products, body care as well. And that's been fantastic. That it's great to get 50% off, but I think free is even better. And then the last things, you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. And one thing I had no idea if I would like this opportunity or be any good at it. I loved the values of the company: God first, family second, career third. I liked that there was no sales quotas. But probably what really got me excited and willing to give it a try was there's a 90% buyback guarantee, that you have an entire year to give it a try, 365 days. And if you find at any point during that, you're like, this isn't for me, you can send your products back to Mary Kay, your unused products, and get 90% of your money back. So that was my favorite and most comforting part of that. So as we wrap up, thank you so much for being on here. I should have turned on my ring light. I don't want to do it now because I feel like it's like and bright me, but because the days are getting a little longer, which is nice. Things will change with daylight savings, but I think that makes them even longer or shorter. I can't remember, but can't keep track of it. But and thank goodness for our Arizona people on here. They don't have to worry about that. So as we wrap up, I'm going to pull up the screen. Hang on. Add to stage. No, that's not one I want to add. Okay. Oh, I have a different wheel of name. I have two wheel of names. No wonder it was like restarting one. Now I've lost my StreamYard. Here we go. Okay, remove that one. We don't need that one. Yeah, you don't have to be a pro at this. In fact, you think I can? Okay. Present, share screen, push a button, wheel of names, share. Okay. And let me know, double check that you see your name on there. If you do not see your name on there, type it in the chat. I don't put consultants' names. So if you own a Mary Kay starter kit, you're already a winner. So you already get 50% off your products. So yeah. And someone started for 20. That was, I think, Donna. Maybe that's Donna there. Or Angela. But yeah, last March they had a special. Maybe it's going to be a thing, but March Madness. But $10. I mean, goodness, we thought the 20 was the lowest I had ever seen, and now it's $10. And so yeah. And I have a signing bonus of a brush collection. So you can get a $56 brush collection by joining by tonight. Or if you're like, I already have a brush collection and you want something else, let me know the one item you want in Mary Kay. So that is so fun. Okay. So I think everyone's on here because they haven't, who can see that small? I know you're on here, Mary Lynn, and also Tirsa as well. But hopefully they can make it a little bigger. Everyone see their name? Okay. So we're going to spin the wheel and find out who our lucky winner is. Yeah, I have two wheel of names, and that's what's really throwing me off. I don't know how I did that, but anyway. Okay, and the winner is, it's going to be right on the line, but it looks like Tirsa. Yay, Tirsa! That's fantastic. She's Mary Lynn's daughter, and how fun is that she is there. She comes over to her mom's house and gets to watch it. So yay, they're cheering loud. So next week, our class is, what is it next week, Sarah? Do you remember? Is it Clinical Solutions?
I want to say the Clear Proof.
You're right. You were right. Clear Proof.
Goodbye, acne.
About acne. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Acne fighting products. So if you struggle with acne or you know someone does, teenager, adult, guy, girl, that's what we're talking about next week. And then the following week is Clinical Solutions. And then the following week after that is our natural line, 100%, or no, repair line, and then natural line. we'll get there. So yay, thanks so much. And if some of you have already signed up for classes, but make sure if you haven't to sign up with the link that we sent you for all the different March classes. And we have some cash giveaways on some of them too. So congrats to yourself. I'll be getting this to you in the mail. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you guys.